Hi everyone, this is Jaime and Margarita from Chops and Chops. Eyes. We're gonna go over the spinning armbar. This is what we're gonna do for the next 2 weeks at the gym. So this move starts from side control. I want to make sure that I start it correctly in the beginning so I don't have to fix anything later on. Both my knees are going to be pressed to my partner. I'm going to have a good cross face on this side. I don't want her to look this way. I need her to look that way. And I'm going to have a good underhook. I want to make sure the underhook is deep. So if her elbow is close to my bicep, she might slip out. So I want to make sure when I underhook, I'm punching deeper into the armpit. And the cross face should be deep so she doesn't look at me. In order to make myself heavier, I don't want to go on top of my partner. So I'm going to cup or grip and I'm going to pull her underneath me. So I pull her underneath me and that's when I drop my chest and drop my shoulder. I can't proceed as long as this frame is there. So I'm going to get rid of her frames before I go forward. So underhook side, cup the shoulder and pull and pinch. The near side frame, I'm gonna take this hand and dig for it. I'm gonna try to dig for her elbow. I wanna get a handle by the head of the bone here, not by the tricep, so by the head of the bone. So I wanna take this grip, grab the elbow, and I'm gonna scrape my knee from her hip way up here by the shoulder as I pull the arm out. So scrape and pull, very tight. I want my leg under her shoulder. If I lean back, she might get away. Yeah, so I need to make sure that I stay leaning forward. Once I'm here, this arm and shoulder is up and I'm able to move it because I'm gonna try to grab this hand. So I'm gonna go in between my body and her hand, palm down, palm down. I'm gonna start pushing it out to the floor. So I don't want to push her forearm open. I want to make her wave hello. So it's making a semicircle. And then I'm going to push it down to the floor. Semicircle, then I push it down to the floor. And I'm going to get my Americana, my key lock here. If she doesn't defend it, I'm going to start attacking it. She probably will extend the hand to defend it, and that's when I'm going to trap it away from her. I cannot give her this arm back. So I took this arm away from her. I gotta take this arm away from her. I gotta keep it away from her. So I'm gonna replace this knee with this one. I'm gonna go belly down as I pull this away from her. Pull, replace, belly down again, and make sure everything is tight. So we're back in our side control, but I took her frames away. My cross face side, I'm actually gonna put it on the other side of her head, down on the floor, and I wanna make sure that my forearm is touching her head so she doesn't try to sit up. So I'm gonna take this elbow and pull it to me. I wanna make sure I cover her armpit with my forearm, like this. Excellent. Now I'm gonna lean on her ribs to make sure she's very uncomfortable. I'm gonna pull her sideways like here and lean again. I wanna make sure I'm leaning on her ribs and on her stomach so she can't sit up. Post her face down so she can't sit up. This leg here is gonna step right behind her shoulder. I don't want her to go back on her back, like this. And my knee is gonna go through the path of her armpit. Spin tight, pull her, close. I don't wanna lean back. If I lean back, it's gonna be really hard for me to fight the grips. So I need to make sure I sit up. I don't lean back until after I break her grips. You can break your grip however you want. I'm just gonna pull, find the hand, grab the hand. by the thumb line and pinch, pinch. Don't ever lose your pinch. Sit back slowly. So I'm gonna find her elbow and put it on the hip bone by her legs. And very slowly, I'm gonna start hipping up as I pull the arm. We'll get the tap.